Hey everyone! Welcome back to Mr. Fluent Podcast, where English feels easy and fun. I'm Mary.
And I'm John. Today, we're talking about something super useful, how to express your opinions in English. You know, how to say what you think and how to agree or disagree politely.
Yes, because let's be honest, John, we all have opinions. Sometimes we agree, sometimes we don't, and that's okay.
Exactly. But in English, how you say your opinion matters just as much as what you say. So today, we'll teach you polite ways to say what you think without sounding rude or too direct.
Ready? Let's dive in. Okay, John, let's start simple. How do we begin sharing an opinion in English?
Good question. You can start with easy phrases like, I think, I believe, in my opinion, or from my point of view.
Yes. For example, I think learning English is fun. That's my opinion.
And I'd say, I believe it's one of the most useful skills today. Both are polite, natural ways to start.
Friends, repeat after us. I think. I believe. In my opinion. Good job.
Now, what if you want to agree with someone's opinion? You don't just say yes. There are better, more natural ways.
Right. You can say, I totally agree. You're absolutely right. I couldn't agree more. Or, that's so true.
Let's use an example. Mary, say something and I'll agree.
I think learning English with podcasts is better than textbooks.
I totally agree. Podcasts feel real, like real conversations.
Exactly. Friends, try repeating with us. I totally agree. You're right. I couldn't agree more. Nice work.
And if you want to agree a little, but not 100%, you can say things like, I guess you're right. That's true to some extent. Or, I agree, but...
That's a softer way to agree politely without sounding fake.
Now comes the tricky part. Disagreeing politely. Because, let's face it, sometimes we just don't agree.
Oh, yes. And that's totally okay, as long as you do it kindly.
Exactly. Instead of saying, you're wrong, you can say, I see your point, but I think, or I'm not sure I agree with that. Or, that's interesting, but from my point of view...
Let's show an example. John, say something. I'll disagree politely.
Okay. I think studying grammar is the best way to learn English.
I see your point, but I think speaking practice is more helpful.
That was nice and polite. You didn't say, I'm wrong. You just shared your own view.
Exactly. That's how we build friendly conversations even when we disagree. Let's learn a few more polite disagreement phrases, friends. Repeat after us.
I see what you mean, but I'm not sure I agree.
That's a good point, but I think differently.
I understand your opinion, but here's my thought.
Perfect. These are great for friendly discussions at school, work, or online.
Mary, sometimes people feel strongly about something, right? Like, I'm sure this is correct.
Yes, but in English, it's often better to soften your opinion, especially in polite talks. You can add soft words like maybe, probably, I think, it seems like.
Right. Instead of saying you're wrong, say, I'm not sure that's correct. Or instead of this is the best, say, I think this might be the best option.
Exactly. It sounds kinder and more respectful. So you can disagree, but still sound nice.
English loves politeness. Soften your words, and your conversations will always sound better.
Let's do a few real-life examples, John. Imagine we're talking about technology.
Okay, I'll start. I think smartphones make life easier.
I totally agree. They help us learn, work, and stay connected.
But some people say phones make us lazy.
I see your point, but I think it depends on how we use them.
Nice answer. Now, let's try another topic. Movies.
All right. I believe romantic movies are the best.
I'm not sure I agree. I think action movies are more exciting.
Oh, John, that's your opinion, and I respect it.
And that's how polite disagreement works.
In group discussions, you can also use soft starters before giving your opinion. Like, personally, I think, if you ask me, from my perspective, these sound friendly and respectful.
Yes, let's use one. Personally, I think working from home is great.
I agree, but I'd add it can be lonely sometimes.
That's true. See, we shared ideas, agreed a bit, disagreed a bit, all politely.
You know, John, it's not just the words. How you say them also matters.
Yes, your tone, your face, your body, they all show emotion.
When you agree, smile. When you disagree, stay calm. Don't roll your eyes or cross your arms.
Yeah, don't say, I disagree, with a frown. Say it softly. I'm not sure I agree with that. It feels friendly.
English communication is not about being right. It's about being respectful and clear. Hey, John, that was such a fun episode. I really enjoyed teaching how to agree and disagree politely.
Me too, Mary. It felt like a real conversation. Calm, friendly, and full of useful English.
Exactly. Let's do a quick review for our friends listening, so they can remember the best parts.
Good idea. Let's start with vocabulary.
Vocabulary review. We used words like opinion, agree, disagree, polite, and respectful. Each of them helps you sound natural in conversations.
Right, and we also learned some synonyms, words with similar meanings. For example, I think means the same as I believe or in my opinion.
Yes, and for agree, we learned I totally agree, you're right, that's true. All different, but same meaning. You're saying yes politely.
And what about antonyms? The opposite of agree is disagree. But remember, we don't just say, I disagree. We say it softly. I see your point, but I think differently.
Exactly. That's polite English in action.
We used a lot of natural conversation phrases today, like, I see what you mean, that's a good point, and I couldn't agree more.
And don't forget, from my point of view, and personally, I think, they're great starters for opinions.
Which one's your favorite, Mary?
That's an interesting point, but I think it sounds polite and confident.
Yeah, it's perfect for discussions, at work, in class, or with friends.
We also used simple grammar today, mostly present tense, and sentence starters like I think, I believe, I feel.
Right. These make your sentences short and clear. No need for big grammar structures, just speak naturally.
We also practiced using but to connect ideas, like I agree, but, or I see your point, but I think differently.
Yes, that little word but helps you show contrast, two different sides of one idea.
So, what's our big language takeaway today?
I'd say it's this. Polite English isn't about fancy words, it's about your tone and choice of words.
Exactly. You can say the same thing in two ways. One sounds rude, the other sounds kind.
For example, rude, you're wrong. Polite, I'm not sure I agree. See the difference?
Huge difference. The second one feels friendly and respectful.
Friends, if you want to sound fluent, practice these short opinion sentences every day.
Yes, say them out loud with emotion. Don't just memorize, feel the words.
Try speaking to yourself. I think it's a great idea. I agree with you. I see your point, but I feel differently.
Repeat slowly at first, then faster. This helps your mouth and mind move together.
And if you make a mistake, no problem. Mistakes mean you're learning. Friends, if you want to sound fluent, practice these short opinion sentences every day.
Yes, say them out loud with emotion. Don't just memorize, feel the words.
Try speaking to yourself. I think it's a great idea. I agree with you. I see your point, but I feel differently.
Repeat slowly at first, then faster. This helps your mouth and mind move together.
And if you make a mistake, no problem. Mistakes mean you're learning.
Oh, John, we also used one or two idioms today, remember?
Yes, we said, I see your point. That doesn't mean we see something. It means we understand what the other person means.
Exactly. And that's a good point means you said something smart or true.
Idioms make your English sound more natural, like a native speaker.
So next time, try using one in a real conversation. Oh, John, we also used one or two idioms today, remember?
Yes, we said, I see your point. That doesn't mean we see something. It means we understand what the other person means.
Exactly. And that's a good point means you said something smart or true.
Idioms make your English sound more natural, like a native speaker.
So next time, try using one in a real conversation.
Let's remind our friends of some similar words.
Sure. For think, we can say believe, feel, or suppose.
For agree, we can say share your opinion or feel the same way.
And for disagree, we can use have a different view or see it another way.
Good job, Mary. These small word changes make your English richer and smoother.
You know, John, I remember when I first started speaking English, I was afraid to disagree. I thought people would feel bad.
Oh, I get that. I used to say yes all the time, even when I didn't agree.
Me too. But then I learned disagreeing politely is not rude. It's part of good communication.
Exactly. It shows confidence, respect, and clear thinking.
And now, look at us, agreeing, disagreeing, and laughing together.
That's right. Friends, practice like this. Talk to someone, share opinions, listen, and respond politely.
So, what did we learn today? Let's sum it up.
Number 1, start opinions with I think, I believe, in my opinion.
Number 2, agree politely. You're right. I totally agree. That's true.
Number 3, disagree politely. I see your point, but, or I'm not sure I agree.
Number 4, use small softeners like maybe, probably, I feel. They make your English sound warm and natural.
Number 5, keep your tone kind, your smile real, and your sentences short.
Beautiful summary, John.
Thanks, Mary. And friends, remember, fluent English is not just fast speaking. It's about clear, kind, and confident speaking.
Well said. Keep practicing, keep listening, and keep speaking with heart.
We'll see you in the next episode of Mr. Fluent Podcast.
Until then, keep learning, keep growing, and speak with confidence. So, what did we learn today? Let's sum it up.
Number 1, start opinions with I think, I believe, in my opinion.
Number 2, agree politely. You're right. I totally agree. That's true.
Number 3, disagree politely. I see your point, but, or I'm not sure I agree.
Number 4, use small softeners like maybe, probably. I feel. They make your English sound warm and natural.
Number 5, keep your tone kind, your smile real, and your sentences short.
Beautiful summary, John.
Thanks, Mary. And friends, remember, fluent English is not just fast speaking. It's about clear, kind, and confident speaking.
So friends, today we learned how to share opinions, agree, and disagree politely. We hope you practice these phrases every day.
Yes, next time someone asks, "What do you think?" you'll know exactly what to say.
Don't forget to share your thoughts with us. Tell us in the comments, do you agree that podcasts are the best way to learn English? We'd love to hear your opinion.
And if you enjoyed this episode, like, share, and subscribe to Mr. Fluent Podcast. We're here to make English feel real, one conversation at a time.
Thank you for listening. Stay polite, stay positive, and keep speaking with confidence.